Welcome to Wednesday Night Coffee with Kollecting Kaos. My name is James, and tonight I've got comics that I've pressed, things that I've recently acquired, and a few things that I kind of knew I had, I just didn't know where they were. Lost and found. It should be an interesting show, I think. I don't know. I'll leave that up to you. If you enjoy it, great. And if you don't, that's okay. Kick it off with a drink. Coffee. Lovely. Now, I went out today and went into town and I registered my car. Then I thought, well, I'll go by the bank, take a little money out. Went to the thrift store. It's kind of a bust. I mean, if I knew about glassware and flatware and stuff like that, I might have made out pretty good. I don't know, because I don't know anything about that stuff. Probably should learn, because there's a lot of. A quarter of the thrift shop that I go to is nothing but that. I looked in the book section and didn't find any children's books that I thought might sense. I didn't find any regular books that I went over to where they keep the toys. Yeah, no action figures, nothing that I thought might be of interest to anybody. Actually, they did have two little bit larger action figures, but they're the cheap ones you can buy brand new for $3.99. Each one when I'm looking. So I did pick up some stuff at the thrift store, and I'll show it to you. And then I went to the barber shop because I need a haircut. My barber's closed on Wednesday. That didn't work out too good. I'm going to have to go back tomorrow. As long as I'm in town again. I'll check the thrift store one more. Because they put stuff out every single day. I got there a little late. I got there after lunch. And usually by the time lunch rolls around, all the good stuff is gone. That's the way it is. So I don't get anything more. Let's go ahead and get with the what did I press over the last week? Not as many as I normally do. There's some older comics, newer comics, some that are going in my collection, some. Kenneth, glad to see you. Glad you could stop in. Maybe later somebody else will be come in. But anyway, the first thing I pressed for this week was Man of Steel #1 in a newsstand. I did not have a newsstand copy. Very happy about that. This is going to go in pieces. It is from 1991. Then Superman Red, Superman Blue in a newsstand. Nice 3D color if you have the 3D glasses. Again, it's going to go on my PC and newsstand. Amazingly enough, I can't find my direct copy. I don't have a copy. I didn't have a copy of this. I used to. Who knows what happened? Next, from 1975, Super Team Family #1. This is a nice comic, and it turned out really well. Once I stretched it, again, going into PC, get it. We have three-dimensional Adventures of Superman. This is the reprint they did in 1997. The original one is larger. I used to have the original. Well, I'm glad of that. Anyway, this is going to go into PC. They did throw in some when I got it, it had glasses with it, but not the right ones, but at least the pencil. I had a roll of Krypton #1 in the stand. I think this is going to go in my collection. I don't know if the copy I have is newsstand. Yeah. The computers that saved Metropolis. I had 3 of these. They're all. I'm going to press the other 2 probably this week. These are up for sale. I have a couple. I have at least 1 copy. I might compare this to one of my collection. It's from 1980. That's kind of neat. Of course, if you been watching my videos, you saw this. It's finally finished. Phantom Stranger #31. Yeah, very happy with how the way this turned out. It does still have some problems, but I'm not. This didn't really need a press, but I decided to press it anyway because it's going to go in my collection. Now, it's going in my collection even though I already have a copy. Might not make sense to some people, but it's the 1999 reprint of Superman #1. And the reason I already have a copy is because I have the Masterpiece box set that has the comic, the book, and the action. Maybe I'll dig that out and show it. But that's why this is going to go. Because, #1, I've never seen an actual copy of Superman #1. Action Comics #1? Sure. Half a dozen times, maybe. Superman #1, I have never actually seen. I know they exist. I've seen pictures of them, but I'm talking about live. Next, I have Playful Little Audrey #57, or no, not 57, #3 from 1957. Probably going to go ahead and offer this up for sale. Yeah, I can understand that. I don't like the new Superman. The one they came out with in the 90s was kind of okay, but the new one they have, yeah. Matter of fact, I'm not pleased with the way the Superman. I haven't bought a Superman comic new in about 3 or 4 years. Next up, Little Audrey #41. This is from 1953. I'm going to hang on to this one for a little while. I am going to eventually get rid of it, but it's hard to let go of things that are older than me. So I'm going to hang on to this one for a while. You will start seeing them. Got another Radio Shack with kids. This is from 1990. There's no, and it's going in my personal collection because I didn't have it. I like weird things. We've got the World of Smallville #1 in the newsstand. Again, don't know if my copy is correct for newsstand, so tentatively this comic from 1988 will go. You own Radio Shack? Or the comic? I remember when you walked into a store and it had. I remember the old Candy Leather, and then they had Candy Leather Goods and a Radio Shack in the same store. That was kind of neat. And then they got rid of the leather. Then it went out of business. We have Little Dot #1. 133 from 1970. I'm going to be offering these. Not because I don't like no dot, but because I can't collect everything. And I'm concentrating on half a dozen Marvel titles, DC Comics, and Archie, the older Archie. So, yeah. Now we have Swingless Scooter 22. This is from 1960. Whoa, come on. This is going to be so. Anyway, glad to see you get to stop and Ryan. Always fun to have you in the chat. We have Dennis the Menace, number 120. This is from 1972. It's Bronze Age Dennis the Menace. Can't catch me. And by interesting coincidence, this is the 300th comic I have pressed since December. I'll probably offer that up for sale. Then we have Superboy, the 193, from 1973. Another one I didn't have. This is actual Superboy. This is the real Superboy. The one they tried to get rid of. Next up, we have from Dell Comics, MGM's commentary. Dell Gold Key. So it's DC, half a dozen Marvel titles, Dell Gold Key. There's a few others. But I might even start liquidating my I have Dark Horse Presents from number 1 to number 50 or 100. The difference is how it was distributed to stores. Direct market meant it went to comic book stores. It was not returnable. Newsstand means it would go to like a 7-Eleven, drugstore, maybe a grocery store, and it could be in the magazine section, and it was returnable. So that's the difference. Direct market means it's not returnable. Newsstand means it is. And welcome. I'm glad you could stop in. And yeah, I don't just show comics. I show other stuff too. Finally, and I didn't do a full 21 comics. The day that I decided to sit down and do my income taxes, that's all I did. I didn't have time to press it. So I have like 18 instead of 20. And this is Tweety and Sylvester. I forgot what number it is, but it's from 1967. It is going to be collection. So that is what I pressed to this week. Not all of them are going to go in my collection, just most of them. This next week, or this, the ones that I've started pressing, I actually started pressing for next week because it takes me like 3 days to go through my pressing. There's a lot of Charlton in there. I'll probably do a frame up for sale. Because Charlton is not on my list of comics for 22. Unfortunately, I do like some, but can't collect everything, regardless of how much I want to. So, what did I get? I got some comic books and some other stuff. And I've got some stuff on order that didn't show up. And that one didn't, especially one particular item. First thing that I got this past week was The Mandalorian season 1, 2, and 3. I watched season 1, watched season 2, watched the first episode of season 3, and huh? What's going on? So I had to order the book of Boba Fett. Ordered it on Saturday. I still hadn't shipped it. These comics that I'm going to show now, and these are all ones that I picked up from Mr. Comics. And I'm just going to go through them real quick. Almost all of them are going in the collection. Not all of them. And some that aren't. I don't know where they are. So I'm not going to try to separate things because all of these are going to get pressed in the top of it. We've got Legion of Superheroes number 50. This is from 1988. Got Justice League New 52 number 24. Justice League of America New 52 number 6. Number 7. Number 11. Number 12. Number 13. Number 14. We have Justice League Cry Out for Justice number 5. I have a copy of it, but I don't know if I have this cover or not. So I'm going to have to find mine and see if it's the same. If it's the same cover. Yeah, anytime. If anyone has a question, all they have to do is pop it in the chat. I'm happy to stop whatever I'm doing to answer it. That's what I'm all about, is helping people learn. I collected so many different types of things. Except plastic. I don't know anything about it. I know about coffee cups. They made to drink out of. And that's the extent of my knowledge of coffee. And we have New Teen Titans number 11. I think this one I had. Maybe Legion 90 and 12, or actually it's just Legion. It was printed in 1997. Number 21. And number 9. And I think I have it. We'll figure it out. Justice League International number 8. I know it. But I don't know if mine's new stuff. So I might be keeping this one. Batman Green Arrow, The Poison Tomorrow. I do collect Green Arrow. Kind of. Batman, I accumulate them. I don't go looking like it. When I get them. Amazing Man Special number 3. I used to have this. This is one of the ones that was destroyed in 2007. I learned to keep my comics up. More or less. Guy Guard the Warrior, annual number 2. Green Lantern Plus. Spectre number 16. Don't know if I have it. Kind of thinking I do, but Infinity ink number 8. And number 10. Just to leave Europe, number 21. Pretty sure I have that, but I don't know if it's newsstand. Outcast number 2, I have. Outcast was a pretty good story. It's a miniseries. I enjoyed it. This one I know I have because I love the cover. Both series 3. It's from the Seven Soldiers series. Wait, there's more. Now for what I picked up at the thrift store. Because it's new stuff. I got one of the Gal Gadot Wonder Woman figures that I don't have. Unfortunately, no tools. And no bow. He's happy to get that customer. But I'm keeping it because I didn't have this. And we've got all the stuff that I'm about to show you, I'm going to offer up for sale. I bought it specifically for to offer up for sale. And the first was a Minnie Mouse plushie with the tag. Somebody tried to remove it, but when I started to try, and I started thinking about removing it, I discovered somebody could remove it. That's fine. Kind of suicidal. Yeah, we're just going to leave it. This is probably worth it. That's what I'm going to list over today. Next up, I think I've had one of these before, and now I have one. This is a Douglas Zebra with the cuddle toy line, really soft. Douglas. This goes for about $20. That was a nice one. I'll probably offer it for this is Chihuahua. Unfortunately, when I looked it up, I couldn't find it. And then I did find it. And this is missing the tutu, it's missing the colors, it's missing the bows. It was a Valentine's thing. This is from Dandy Collectibles, and maybe it'll sell as a toy. Kind of big, bigger than this. Next up is from Beckett Holes Care, the Nancy Tillman collection from 2015, and it's a sitting book. This one just sells for around $10. With the tag, it goes for $20. And the last item, I always buy this brand when I see it. The brand is Vans. Always buy it. Webkins collection. This is about $15. I did pay more. That is what that's what I got this week. Fun. I have to make room for these. I'll pull out some of that Hershey stuff. Coffee time again. Next things. Some of these I knew I had, I just didn't know where they were. Some of them surprised me, I didn't know I had them. I probably bought them and don't remember them. Starting out with Life with Archie, Death with Archie. This is his second part. Okay. This is part of my lost and found stuff. I don't know where it was. No, I didn't. Something else. I can find it. Okay, we have a Marvel graphic novel in Human. Unfortunately, but that's okay because it's not makes these nice comics. This next item I'm probably going to offer up for sale. It's the official collector's edition Mad Max Beyond Thunder. I will offer this up for sale. I have no idea what that one's going to go up for sale. Here's something I didn't know I had. I don't remember buying it, but I must have because I have it. And it's Wonder Woman Historia. This says number 1. PC Black Label. I guess if there's more of them, I'll have to get the rest of them. Next, we have a DC TSR book 4 of the Dragon. I kind of want to keep it because it's DC and it's TSR. I'm going to keep it. I'll have to see what it sells for. If it sells for a lot of money. If it doesn't sell for a lot of money, I'll probably keep it. Finally, we have Marvel graphic novel number 17, Revenge of the. Can't be too bad. It's got shooting. Mark Sylvester did the art for this. I like Mark Sylvester's art. It's kind of nice to get, but I had. Forgot that I had that. So that's my show and tell portion of the. Anybody have any questions of it? I will be releasing a video later this week, starting a new series. It's not going to be fixing the comic book. It's going to be explaining what I use to work on comics and toys, and how I use those items. So I've got a lot of different things I use, so that could go quite a long series. Each item will have its own video. It's like the little makeup pads with the cotton rounds. I use these for so many things. That's probably going to be the first thing I do. In fact, it is the first thing. But I buy them. I buy 3 packs of 100, so it's 300, and I'll go through these on on a really slow week. It might take me 2 weeks. I still haven't got my sales channel. Got it. It's up. I don't have any content on it yet. Just been so busy with so many things. Um, last week was crazy. Last week, aside from getting my taxes done, it is the first week that I made no money. So, I mean, not even a week. No eBay sales. 8 days. And that, you know, some people say that's because you're not listening. I list every single day. I don't list a lot, but I do list every single day. Do I have a favorite comic book of all time? I'm going to have to say Superman number 100. Which is kind of an oddball. It's not a particular exceptional comic, but it is the very first comic book. Of course, I don't have the original one that I had, because the original one I had was covers. Didn't even know what it was. When I did run across a copy, it had a cover. That's it. But yeah, that would have to be it. Superman 101, because that is the first one. And red, and then the heck, the second one, I couldn't tell you what it is. Now, as far as the value goes, or sentimental value, it would be Golden Age Superman. Probably 46 or 47. 47. Because the number is the same as the year. 1947. Might be wrong. I'll have to go back if it's wrong. Because that is the first comic book my wife read. She didn't actually buy it. She gave me the money and said, "Go buy it. You got $100 and go buy it." So I did. And I bought a whole bunch of other ones too. So those two would be my favorites. 101 because it's the first one. Number 47, I would say it's because that is the only one. Not just the first, but the only one. And that one has a lot of sentiment. And even if I liquidate my entire collection, it's still good. Again, not particularly hard to find and rare book, but anybody else got anything? I mean, I do have my link to the sales channel, which doesn't have the content on it, in the description. So that if anybody wants to get subscribed. The problem with collectibles, it's comic book cards, for games, it doesn't matter what it is. All of them have the same problem. After a while, you end up with more than what you can. Too many. And you have to decide it's time. I reached that point some years ago. I figured out the comics of that and I realized it's time to let some go. it's time to make my collection small. So I started selling. Fortunately, I also bought some, but I don't have 20,000 copies. That's a good thing. It's not real because I actually have about 55. I don't understand. I started selling them to get rid of them. I ended up with more. But that's because I knew somebody that had a lot of copies. He was looking to start getting rid of some of them because he needed the money. So that's how he ended up with a lot more. I'll sell them all. I have about 200 or so comic book listings. I list more all the time. I'm currently working on this. Power Fighting Forces. This is number 90, and the problem is somebody took a ballpoint pen. I don't know if it was seen or not, because it's really got pretty faded. And they started scribbling in on all of the white letters. And this is of course completely different. But I've gotten most of it faded out. And I'm going to keep working on it. If I manage to get it to where I think it's worth talking about, I will go to get those off of the line. Unfortunately, I accidentally got some of the liquid I used and touched it. It is slowly coming out. Yeah, gotta keep working. I work on it every day. I've been doing that for about 3 weeks. Next goal, thinking about just putting all my cards together and saying, look, here they are. Here's what I want for them. Take them. Have one of these steel racks filled to the top. Nothing great. So I have some. I have been going through, slowly going through some of them, looking at them, looking at the pictures. They just through a microscope. To check, you know, edge wear. Been putting the best ones aside with the thought of maybe getting some of them at some point. Because graded cards are so. Even if it's a problem, graded, it's a high grade. Been looking at it. It costs money. Talking about grading the card, that's $10 to $20 a card. Better make sure the card is working. And it's not very active today, so I think I'm going to shut this down and end it. And we'll see you all next week. I'll be here again, 8 o'clock Central. That's my time slot. Wednesday. Normally I try to go an hour. I just don't have a whole lot of stuff. No response from That's that. But that's all right. We'll see you next time. In the meantime, yourself.